Hello my friends and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video, we spent the day on the main island here, the whole day, but we did discover lots of points of interest. We did pick up several new quests. We talked to several quirky characters as well, which was vastly amusing. But today's goal, the only goal really for today, well, I lied, it's not the only goal. The main goal though is to leave this island and go to a different one. My ideal choice, I think, is this one, and it's the Purpleberry Punch plant place. I feel like that is so inaccurate, but we'll worry about that later. So I have relocated over to where we need to work on this pool quest. And the quest is called The Pool Where Horror Dwelt. The Grand Colonial's pool has been shut down thanks to an odorous contaminant, also known as fertilizer. Ew. Given the circumstances, something that doesn't smell right, literally. And in Outer Worlds, you never know what the fertilizer could be. It could just entirely be poo, but it could be dead bodies as well. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. So anyway, we had to investigate the pool. Oh yeah, we spoke to this mysterious note writer. He was a Spacer's Choice saboteur. And we investigated the sun parlor, which is where I'm at right now. And then I had to create a pool cleaning chemical with all these chemicals here. And I noticed when I was editing the last video, I didn't click on something. So we need to click on that. So I'm unsure what I want to do. On one hand, I can cause mayhem, but then I help Spacer's Choice. And I'm not really keen on that, even though I am basically their spokesperson at this point. But on the other hand, I could fix it, which is nice clean pool that we can all go swimming in. And then I help Rizzo's, which might necessarily be a bad thing. They just kind of seem idiotic right now and not mass murdery, at least not just yet. But anyway, the chalkboard is the thing that I forgot to click on. So scrawled chemical formula. Pool cleaner equals blue water coloring number 422 plus chloransol plus hydrogenated defoamer. That's like literally what's written right here. A chalk message denotes the pool cleaner is created by mixing chloransol blue water coloring number 422 and hydrogenated defoamer. Oh, okay. Well, let's try it. So, how do I know what's in here? Let's see. Vat 1 status. Oxalator. That one status. Muriatic acid. Oops. Okay. Now what's it on? Chloransol. Okay, that's one of the ingredients. Maybe one of these days I'll remember not to hit escape. So what's Vat 2 on? It looks blue. 422. Okay, so we need chloransol. I wrote it down. Hydro something or other. I meant to look what it was first. That's blue water coloring. Muriatic acid. Bromating oxalator. That's not it, is it? No. This is odd. Chloransol. Maybe it's over here. Hydrogenated defoamer. Okay. So let's put this one on the blue color dye, and that's right. So I'm going to save again, and then let's mix the chemicals. Existing chemical in canister will be removed, and chemicals in vats will be mixed into a new compound. Yes. I created a pool cleaner chemical. Add the chemical to the pool filter. Okay. I feel like this took way longer than I thought it was going to.
Have you seen the prophet of profitability of late?
No, I'm afraid I haven't. Why do you ask?
I was looking forward to attending her seminar. The ins and outs of office doors, walking through the gateway to success. But no one's seen her.
Oh, well, that does sound like an interesting talk. If you do run into her, sign me up as well, won't you?
I feel like I heard that last time, but It's always good to hear repeats, right? Especially for me. But, so Bertie Holcomb's missing. The Probability is missing. Halcyon Helen is dead. Whose name I can't even remember, which is kind of sad. But lots of things. Maybe everybody's dead. Maybe that. Okay, but anyway, let's insert the pool chemical. Speak with the pool guard. I feel like it changed colors. Maybe, you know, dead sprats in the pool is not a good idea either.
Oh, thanks a million, Inspector. The smell cleared right up. Well, in a couple hours, the guests might even be back. Then I actually gotta start doing my job. Of course, we're not gonna get a follow-up shipment for the water anytime soon, so they'll have to content themselves on the deck. I got a little something for making my job that much less miserable. It's the key to our storeroom. If my boss asks, you never met me.
Okay. A key. I think we both know my work was a little more than that. Thanks for the first half of my payment. Now where's the rest? And happy to help. Now let's try to scam some more money out of this guy.
I guess I can spare a few bits. And, here, this pack of smokes. Sorry, they don't really load me up with the goods.
That's fine.
I gotta get back to it if you don't mind, Inspector.
That's fine. So the pool isn't going to get any higher is what you're telling me. So everybody, they could wade in the water here. It does look better. But the storeroom key, I feel like that was in the underground tunnels that I just barely started exploring, I think in the last video, that I purposely didn't fully explore. But anyway, let me find, oh, it's right here. So you successfully sanitized the Grand Colonial Pool, truly one of your most important accomplishments to date. I mean, really, it very much is. The pool guard rewarded you with the key to a SLUG storeroom. Yeah, I'll have to go look at that. But I want to, before we go to the island that I want to go to, I want to try to find this other gentleman up here who wanted me to sabotage the place. And I didn't. There's no doubt he's going to get miffed with me. And it should be very amusing.
Something must have gotten lost between you and me. I seem to recall asking you to acidify the pool, not to do SLUG's work for them.
I seem to remember you plotting against SLUG, don't want them to find out, then pay up. What you wanted was wrong, plain and simple. Telling you I'd ruin the pool kept you from finding someone else to ruin it. I led you on. Well, I don't like the middle one, so it's my only other option.
Hell, guess I corralled myself. Sometimes you're the saboteur, sometimes you get sabotaged. Part of the business. Everyone's ambitions get in the way of everyone else's ambitions. It's how Halcyon works. Now, run along while I go back to my plotting.
I feel like I should shoot you, but we'll see how much more annoying you get. But anyway, main quest time. So we are going to go to work on a momentary taste of purpleberry. Residue you found on the bottom of Halcyon Helen's shoes indicates she visited Rizzo's Purpleberry Orchards. I got one of the words right. A short time before her death. Perhaps she left a clue there concerning her murder. And it is this island. All right. So now I feel like I got permission to go there in the last video. I don't think the game likes it when I run this fast. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Because who knows? Oh, I ran right past the stairs. Duh. But yeah, I don't think the game likes when I run super fast because it gets really stuttery, which is not my computer. It is the game. Or at least that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. All right, Purpleberry Orchards across one of these horrifying bridges. I mean, it's large enough where it looks like a vehicle could go over it. But no, like there's just, it's not like you'd fall. I mean, you would fall to your death, but it's not like you'd run into anything ever. You would just like fall forever until you froze to death in outer space, right? Which is horrifying. I was like, am I hearing the calling of creatures? I wanted to try out this gun. Because this is the gun that I got off of Dr. Olivia Ambrose practice makes perfect. You have heard the phrase practice makes perfect. Now it's available in gun form. Those are the right words. Looks like there's a ship over there, ready for takeoff.
Quietly now. Yeah. Now that was fun.
Yeah, I know. This gun is real fun. Vending machine. I discovered another vending machine. Oh, they're right where I can't see them. Oof. I decapitated him. Or just his face, rather.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, okay. Wait. There's people. There's marauders here.
I have your back.
They're not like
one piece.
on arena time. That was really irritating. Workbench. Okay, hang on. I've got a timeline discrepancy to go take care of. And lots of looting to do. I don't know which one is more important.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, so I can just do this game. It's okay. Oh, what's this?
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Really? I never would have guessed. Let's search his pockets. You find 3 bits and a half-eaten Rizzo's Purpleberry Crunch. At least he left this world happy. Conclude examination. I don't think my Alex/Heather would pay their respects. Oh, there's more things over here.
Security Officer Danvers, nightly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Is this the guy I had to find for... I had another quest I picked up in the last video. Strange disappearances of a watchman. So Evan was invited. No, it's Evan. Botanical Operations Building. Oh, then maybe it is... Hang on, let's see. Zoom in if it lets me. No. Prince of Tossball. Strange disappearances of a watchman. Oh, I need to go back on the main island to do that. Well, shucks. I'll have to do that later. What is with the blue paint? Okay, hang on. Before we finish going this way, let's finish up over here. Because I'll forget, and then I'll have to come back, and then it'll be a whole thing, and... There you go. And there's another creepy bridge. I don't feel like we're even at the orchards. Well, I know we're not at the orchards because there's no trees and stuff. That sounded better in my head. Who lives here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Inside, maybe? Where is it, sir? see. Normally it's like right there. What is this? Oh, just a light machine gun. Alright, let's listen to the recording instead.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Law, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
He did not sound tipsy to me. He sounded a little cuckoo. But where is it? I don't see any sparklies or anything to click on. Okay, well, let me wander around for a little bit longer, apparently, and when I find it, if I find it, I will bring you back in. Well, I found it, and it's on the roof. Let's holster and then attempt to jump across. There we
Timeline
go.
discrepancy detected nearby.
Did this person expire prematurely as well? Shocking. Tremor Cleaver Hyper. Okay, not a legendary. How disappointing. Analyze.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Pay my respects. We'll pay our respects this time.
Death removes that which we worked so hard to create in life, a shell to protect us from pain. But it is this shell, this self, that is the cause of all our suffering. He is now free.
Thanks, Vicar. I wonder what would happen if you weren't here. Like, would I even get that option? All right, well, can we now go to the Purpleberry Orchards? But again, this ship. Like, is somebody trying to leave? Or is this ship just holding up the islands? It's all very strange. Holding up the bridge, it looks like. So the ship wasn't there holding up the rock wouldn't hold up these cords, and then it would, I would like to not be on the bridge when that happens. Well, that's actually kind of pretty. Ugh, marauders. Why you guys gotta ruin everything? Overseeing Orchardist's office. Oh. Purpleberry Nut Hut. Oh, okay. Oops. I don't need to have my weapon out apparently.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
That it? What's going on here? Clyde, Eaton, and Dewit Hathaway.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll. You'd have burned down what you haven't already.
I'm not under anyone's payroll, which is not to say I can't be. I'm just here to investigate a murder. Go about your business. Things do have a tendency to break around me, but I don't know about sabotage. We'll go with that one.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late.
Apparently.
Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
Oh, lots of things, I'm sure. I overheard you mention sabotage. Had you seen Halcyon Helen at all prior to her death? You seem like the man to ask about orchards. Let's go with who are you?
I'm the overseeing orchardist of the Purpleberry Orchards. My job is to make sure we hit our production quotas.
So he's the fellow with the whip. Bet he thinks his job's the only one that matters.
You better believe it is. Unfortunately, I also have to fight a constant battle with unproductivity. We sure as hell ain't winning that right now. We're way behind, and with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown set to unveil soon, we can't afford to be this way for long. Hell, it'd look grim for my job even if SLUG weren't trying to knock me off my perch.
So is this guy with SLUG or is he a marauder? Because I'm a wee bit confused. I get the feeling you don't enjoy your job very much, sir.
Where'd you get that idea? Don't I look happy?
No.
Being here is an unemployment sentence. I can't blame anyone else for any screw-ups because I'm in charge. And there's loads of direct scrutiny from the administrator. Those void-damned lab coats and R&D knew that. It was why they sent me here. I think they knew the orchards were going to start having problems too. Bastards.
You're a little bit paranoid. So what is it that you do as the overseeing orchardist?
Supervise, make sure produce gets where it needs to go, cry every couple days. I report directly to Administrator Ludovico, which is more than a little stressful.
All right, back to my other questions.
Okay, then.
I overheard you mentioning sabotage. Let's ask about the orchards first.
Whether or not I like it, yes, that's right.
Okay, I overheard you complaining about quotas?
Yeah. Quotas are higher than ever because of the upcoming release of Spectrum Brown, but we haven't been hitting them. Frankly, it's ridiculous. Our workers are all about 30% more productive than usual. They keep getting injured, which is setting us behind. I blame the treatment Rizzo's keeps making them get.
The treatment? What kind of treatment?
Look, they don't tell me the specifics. All I know is that the workers leave their typical morose selves and come back more chipper than an automechanical woodcarver.
Oh no.
Look at Jacob, our groundskeeper, if you ain't met him. If he were any less personable before, I'd have had him replaced with a trained canid. Now he's all smiles.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Maybe they have an adrenal time that just makes you happier? Like a happy time? Okay. What sort of accidents have been happening?
It's like the workers all forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. And that's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. And yet, I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a wasp keto hive. Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased.
That's messed up. Okay, never mind.
Okay, then.
And I overheard you mention sabotage.
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from SLUG. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, SLUG has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's were short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that SLUG is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
I could figure out what's really going on. What sort of sabotage has there been? You mentioned increase in worker accidents. We've kind of gone through that one already, but what kind of sabotage? Has he said it? He probably has said it.
Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. Just rogue exterminator mechanicals, opening fire on anything that twitches within 300 yards of them.
Whoa.
We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some kind of toxic substance. Poison, I'd guess. And who could forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own, even though it's outfitted with 3 separate backup systems?
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence. My people didn't sabotage anything.
Okay. It could also be that Spacer's Choice guy, too, because he's trying to muck around with stuff. But I could figure out what's really going on. I think that's going to get me to a new quest, but let's ask this worker accidents one again, just to be sure if it's the same stuff.
Yeah, it was what I mentioned earlier. I swear, if I didn't know better, I'd think our workers were getting hurt on purpose.
Okay, now I can figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Faithful to thee, Rizzos, in our fashion. So Dewit Hathaway, the overseeing orchardist of the Purpleberry Orchards, believes SLUG is sabotaging orchard operations due to a dispute over protection payments to SLUG. I mean, I like they them local like gangsters or something. Until the cause of each mishap has been fully investigated, he refuses to come to any sort of deal with SLUG. So we need to stop the exterminator automechs. According to Overseer Orchardist, SLUG caused a number of exterminator automechanicals to run amok. He wants them shut down, but you could always just destroy them. What's a little extra carnage? Inspect the fried console. The Orchard's tower processing console has been destroyed. Inspecting it should give you an idea of how it met its end. And then third, investigate the dead saplings. The overseeing orchardist believes that SLUG poisoned the purpleberry saplings in the nursery. Inspecting them should clear up what happened. And then my audio logs. Okay. Let's talk to Clyde.
I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work SLUG does on Eridanos.
Especially not folk that SLUG is trying to extort.
All right, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purpleberries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All we want is for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals loose and breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been terribly productive.
No, because I wonder, like, are you doing the things he says you're doing, or are you not? Like, because, like, I get you want to get paid, but if you go around murdering people, I feel like people aren't going to want to pay you. But then again, they might pay you just because they're scared. But if they don't have the money, they still aren't going to. Anyway, off topic. So what seems to be your problem with the overseeing orchardist? Oh, yeah, and I didn't ask the guy about Helen.
Well, he's being difficult, as you've no doubt seen. All I'm here to do is enforce an agreed-upon business relationship. But our friend here is disinclined to settle.
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you settle?
Yes, I'll be sure to do that. I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want SLUG to get what we're owed.
But is he the guy that you go to get paid? Like, isn't there somebody above him that you should go to instead? Because this guy doesn't seem like he's holding the purse strings. Anyway, any truth to his accusations of sabotage?
If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Look, we just want to get paid. Hampering our clients' productivity is not a good way to get paid. In fact, it's bad business.
It is. Are you sure you sound a bit like an extortionist? Is this an official arrangement with Rizzo's?
Much as we love giving the bureaucrats 29% of our profits, technically not. Official contracts have some rather obscene fees and documentation. Instead, our company's opted for a non-official manager's agreement. I'm just here to make certain our friend over there pays on time.
Okay. Maybe I could pay what he owes? I don't really want to. Are you sure? You sounded like an extortionist.
Do I? Didn't realize that expecting my company to be paid for its work was extortion. You should try telling that to the board. Regardless, SLUG's protection service has ensured that Rizzo's has had zero problems with its shipments at the docks, and all for a reasonable price. We haven't been hostile when their payments came up short either. In fact, Rizzo's is more of a danger to the orchards than us, considering all the workplace injuries.
Yeah. And if you didn't cause them, somebody else did. We're gonna go with they're drugging their employees, which is making them klutzes, which is making them just like do random stupid things. There's my theory right now. Well, let's see how much it is.
You're weird. Generous, but weird. The sentiment is nice, but Rizzo's doesn't just pay money. They're also literally our meal tickets. Unless you also happen to own an orchard, I don't think you can clear this guy.
Okay. Makes sense. Talk about something
Yes.
else?
I think we've spoken enough about that imbecile. What can SLUG do for you?
You're just so helpful. I'd like to ask a little bit more about you, and then I need to remember to do Helen on both of them.
You're welcome to. I don't have any secrets.
Do you do anything other than make sure SLUG's business partners pay on time?
Certainly. When I'm not out on a job, they usually stick me in the SLUG mess hall. I may be a service collector, but that doesn't mean I can't make a damn fine triple pie.
Okay, so he's a chef.
You're welcome to. I don't...
And then anything you can tell me about the orchards?
Nothing that you couldn't observe yourself. I try not to spend much time here. Hate the outdoors. If you haven't already noticed, these orchards are more of a wreck than even some of the cities on Monarch. Mismanagement, I suspect.
Well, I haven't been around it, but it looks a lot nicer than like Edgewater. Anyway, you see any sign of Halcyon Helen recently?
Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
I don't buy it. A real fan would have had more agony in his voice.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there.
Wow, that's deep, man. Thank you. All right, sir.
You're back, I see. Glad SLUG hasn't managed to scare you off.
Yes.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
No, I need to ask you. I'm still looking.
Well, at the moment, I can't do a whole lot with this vulture hanging over my shoulder. So I suppose you may as well take your time.
Really now? I consider myself more of a watch canid, here to make sure you don't try to run off without paying us.
Where's he gonna go?
There's something else you need to know?
Yes, where like it's under lockdown. He can't leave. Helen's not here anymore. Dang it! Any leads on the nursery?
Got a lot of dead saplings that'll cost us a lot of bits. I've got a feeling someone poisoned him somehow.
And what happened in the Exterminator Automech Depot?
The mechanicals were hacked. They're pretty much running amok. If you could keep from destroying too many, I'd be obliged. Would save us a lot. That said, you might want to be careful. Those things are built to take on waspitos, and waspitos are generally tougher to kill than people. Just something to keep in mind.
It's like two wasps and mosquitoes combined. That's just awful. Like, why would such a horrible thing exist? Ugh. Something in particular to look out for in the processing control room.
The tower processing console is completely fried. Whoever took it out must have used some kind of explosive.
Okay. I guess I can't ask you about Helen. It's fine. Let's poke around his place of residence right now. It's rather small. Can I go onto your terminal? I cannot. Okay, well, let's see. You can talk to Sidney. Sidney, how do you get into your building? Whoa. Oh, I probably could have come around that way. I mean, no, seriously.
I'll keep quiet. Can't keep us out.
No, they can't. She didn't seem to get angry either. Plasma carbine. Okay, there's nothing. Well, that's disappointing. All right, let's go back out here and talk to her properly. What is this? Audio tour?
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Oh, I'm so gonna do that. Hello, Sidney. What's with the thing above your head?
Whoa, it's Rizzo's. Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer.
What?
Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
What?
No one can give you value. It is yours intrinsically. You just need notice it. But you seem happy regardless.
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
What? There's the thing. The thing. She's got the creepy, like, Joker smile. You know, like, from... Anyway, I'm sure you know what I mean. But she's got the creepy Joker smile going on here. I mean, and this thing. What is going on around here? What in law's name is on your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Oh my god, it's totally the creepy Joker smile. Medical, don't move, I'll try and cut it off. I wish. Oh, Ellie would have been great right now. Showed up? How long have you had this passenger? That's disgusting. Where did you pick that up? Is it contagious? No, we'll go with the second one.
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
So I had a thought. Wasn't Halcyon Helen fighting some creepy, weird, mind-controlling monster or something like that in, like, her TV show, basically? Are they actually real? Just put it out there. So where did you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards.
Oh my god, that's smile.
Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh. Hey, that's great. Can we change topic?
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Uh-huh. Show me what you have for sale. Anything you can tell me about the orchards. Let's go with that one.
I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my third favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of course. If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio-guided as a special bonus feature.
I might be interested in hearing more about your tours. Oh my god, her smile.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my fourth favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
Okay. Rizzo really pushes the hard sell, huh? Let's go with it.
Huh? Oh no, Rizzo's doesn't make me recommend the tour. Helping customers just makes me even happier than I already am. And that's saying a lot. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers.
I'm pretty sure her face is stuck that way.
I'm not quite sure what you mean. There's really nothing better than feeling a euphoric sense of happiness and self-contentment. Now, I'd be pleased as punch to sell you a tour ticket.
Okay. What are my options?
We have 3 tour options. Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with the novelty Purpleberry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided.
Well, I would like to buy a ticket. I would like to buy the golden ticket, thank you very much.
Which kind would you like?
I'll take the golden ticket.
You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90.
Oh my god.
How does that sound?
Her smile is seriously creepy, and I love it.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Okay. Halcyon Helen was in the orchards before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens.
Really?
And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just 1. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
Please stop talking. This lady is... Oh, this is amazing. You do know Birdie's a suspect in Helen's murder investigation, right? Seems a little soon. Yeah, I'm sure he's not completely overcome by grief or anything. Are you a complete sociopath? For your first date, you should take him to see Halcyon Helen movie. I'm gonna go with the sociopath option.
Sadness is a big old waste of time. Besides, the sooner I start courting him, the sooner we can both be happy.
Okay, I'm gonna empty my bags a smidgen.
Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
Okay. I wonder, there was that recording at the checkpoint before you got to the actual orchards, where they were taking that guy away to be underneath the main building on the main island. I wonder if he has this thing in his neck. Like, maybe it's like they've been body snatched or something. The creepiest possible way. Okay, so did I get a quest for the audio tour? Did I get an item for the audio tour? Golden ticket. This golden ticket allows the bearer to listen to audio tours at specified locations throughout the Purpleberry Orchards. Well, there's one right over here.
Here we have the Rizzo's Purpleberry Nut Hut trademark. All manner of cool drinks and sweet treats are available at nominal cost to slake your thirst and satiate your hunger. These include, but are not limited to, Rizzo's Nanner Spank Fresh, Spanks Even Harder, Rizzo's Ground Up, Pound Up fruit drinks made with mostly berries and twigs, and Rizzo's Mini Purpleberry Sweet Balls. We hope your visit here will stifle any unlawful urges to pick fruit in the orchard.
Don't pick the fruit. Okay, so island doesn't seem very large, but it does seem very large.
Never knew purpleberries grew on trees. Guess you learn something new every day.
Fair enough. What's that over there?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Examine the footprint depth and spacing. The spacing between each footprint is short and the imprint in the dirt deep as if determined. What? The spacing between each footstep is short and the imprint in the dirt deep as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry. Oh, okay.
Have you found something, Captain?
I don't know. Helen was in a hurry and she thought she was being followed? They're definitely Helen's footprints. I can deduce that Helen had saltuna for breakfast last week. Pretty obvious if you know what to look for. No, the first one does make the most sense, I think.
That's quite the amazing device.
Effusive host? What does that mean? Okay, the orchards, Purpleberry, puzzle hedges, the conservatory, storage warehouse, the hive, nut hut, and the Grand Colonial. Okay, but what is this over here? Let's go over here first. Why not do things out of order, right? Okay, let me flag faithful to thee, Rizzo's in our fashion. I imagine we'll find all the Helen stuff along the way. But where did the marauders come from? Effusive host. Oh, no. Is it? Hang on. It has the thing. Ooh. What is going on around here? Oh, dang it. Should have brought Parvati, apparently. Is there no... Did I run right past the door? What is that? Drunk Ravager? What is going on around here? No, really, where's the door? No, like, really, where's the door? There's no door. I've looked like 3 times. There's no door. Seems kind of weird. Okay, well, back on the path we shall go. Oh, look, a person.
Such lovely weather calls for a harvest, I do believe.
Oh, was this the groundskeeper? It's got one of the things.
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
There's obviously something very wrong with this individual. That smile is unsettling, to put it mildly.
Uh-huh.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
So I finally figured out what it reminds me of. So it's from the Tim Burton Batman movie, like when the Joker starts giving out all of his like chemicals and things like that. They have the creepy smile when they die. That's what it totally reminds me of. But anyway, I'm not here for a tour. I'm on an investigation. Do you know if Halcyon and Helen came through here? Are you okay? You seem excessively happy. Got a tour ticket already, but tell me more about the orchard. Let's go with the third one.
Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing.
Kind of.
I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
What do you mean? Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Happy workers lead to happy customers.
Happy
customers are repeat customers.
Yeah.
And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports. So if nothing else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
I have one already, okay? You would think his face would start to hurt after a while. I'm just putting it out there. So I have a tour ticket already, but tell me more about the orchards.
An excellent decision you most certainly won't have cause to regret.
I'm sure I will.
Now, presently, you're standing smack dab in the pride and joy of Rizzo's nearly natural product development sector. We call this fecund landscape the Purpleberry Orchards, since that's our main crop. But we also sow and grow mock apples, nanners, pea-free nuts, tarmac, and more. Of course, tours of any excess level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization cycle. Our wasp-mosquitoes are quite territorial and have been known to sting both workers and visitors alike.
Are you the groundskeeper? Pollinization, wasp-mosquitoes, huh? Enough about the orchards. Let's do the second one.
Pollinization by killer wasp-mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all wasp-mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Oh, well, I feel like I need to go accidentally do what he just said not to go do. Are you the groundskeeper?
Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
So, like, he's got the smile, but I don't feel like his eyes match. I think his eyes are, like, spread wide in horror and, please help me. You don't find it suspicious that the last groundskeeper went missing unexpectedly?
Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts.
Ew.
No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some mosquitoes on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Not like here. Wait, no, we're not glossing over the missing groundskeeper. No one knows what happened to him. Shouldn't you be more worried for your well-being? Seems like groundskeepers don't last long around here. Let's go with the first one.
Can't speak for others, but I most assuredly don't. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
Okay. So enough about the orchards.
Gosh, and goody gumdrops, but I could talk about the orchards till my lips fell off. Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too.
Okay. Do you know if Halcyon Helen came through here?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs.
Oh.
Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Maybe Helen was a spokesperson for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Maybe Ruth Bellamy was trying to be a little bit too much like Halcyon Helen and doing an investigation into all this stuff, and she got herself murdered. So, seen any murder weapons lying around? Bottle of poison, a smoking laser pistol, bloodied blunt force object?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes?
No, I don't think
She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
I think I've heard enough things.
Of course.
I'm on an investigation.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you?
Maybe. That's right, Inspector Heather, here to inspect the health and safety of your crops. Health Inspector Office? I don't think Halcyon had one of those. I'd be surprised. Let's lie. See what information we get out of here.
Oh, drat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to SLUG. They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector?
Everything. Overseeing Orchardist already told me about Rizzo's relationship with SLUG.
Did he now? That sounds about right. He has been mightily outspoken in his disdain for SLUG in recent months. The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a contract termination in the place of our regular payment. Rizzo's decided we don't need their services anymore. See, with our new morale-boosting medical treatments, our employees are much more productive. No need for unsightly intimidation tactics.
What exactly is this medical treatment, though?
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. You understand, I'm sure.
No, I don't. I
do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes.
Okay, bye.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Waspitos tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna have to totally go over there, aren't I? All right, so I had a quest update for this one. You found part of Helen's trail, footsteps that definitely belong to her. Follow the direction of the footsteps to find out where she went during the recent trek through the orchards. Sidney Montoya, the vendor at the Purpleberry Nut Hut, didn't see Helen, but she did see Black Hole Birdie, Helen's boyfriend, apparently buying supplies for a picnic somewhere in the orchards. And then groundskeeper Jacob Yarbough spotted Helen in the orchards on the night of her death, where she met Dr. Leora Blossom. Kind of ironic. Okay, well, this is all creepy and horrifying, and I love it, and it's awesome. But we're going to pause here for today. So on Tuesday, we will continue exploring and talking to all these overly happy people on this Purpleberry Orchard Island and go from there. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Outer Worlds video.